Hi everyone, we're coming to you from North Carolina, staying at our daughter's house for Christmas this year.
We wanted to kind of do this outside, but the weather has
It's not cooperating. It's raining outside. It's not very nice.
Yeah. And
Chris is a little under the weather the last couple of days, so you're stuck with me doing most of the talking.
You probably like that.
Anyway, so as you guys know, this is our second year doing Amazon. This year, of course, we chose to go to Chattanooga, Tennessee, where last year we went to Kentucky.
Now, let me interject something real quick. I said I wouldn't do much talking, but...
That's all right.
This is from our perspective. Amazon, there's a lot of people that go to it year after year and really enjoy it. But this is just from our perspective.
Right. Yeah.
And we will do some comparisons of Campbellsville as well.
Sure, yeah, we will, of course.
And we'll put a little link to our Campbellsville video as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Or here.
Yeah.
Somewhere. We're never sure where it'll be. But anyway, so the site that we were at this year in Chattanooga, this was our first year actually using Camperforce.
And you could tell.
Yeah, you could definitely tell. I don't, pardon my notes here, I have to check out. So, okay, so some of the advantages of working for Amazon is, of course, they do pay for our campground as a Camperforce worker.
Yeah, they actually paid, last year it was a whole campground fee. This year it was $550, which pretty much covered us. Where we stayed, we had full hookups, and it was $50 more than that. It was $600, but that's to us well worth the $50 to have full hookups, especially if you talk to some of the people that stayed at Chester Frost State Park or City Park. They didn't have hookups, and they were constantly wondering where the pump out guy was going to be.
They just didn't have sewer.
Right.
They had power and water.
True.
They had electric and water. They just didn't have sewer. So that was kind of inconvenience, and we don't want to have to deal with that. We prefer taking our shower in our own RV, and we don't want to have to worry about not being able to shower when we want to. And we did do a review of the Battlefield Campground, and it'll be, again, somewhere up there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and talk about when we started. We started on November 6th, and we worked until December 15th. We did choose to leave a little bit early. Most Camperforce people were released yesterday or today.
The 23rd, I think. Actually, they're going to. Some of the people on our shift wouldn't leave until New Year's Eve day because you start that Christmas, yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Because you start at our shift. We started at 6:30, and we didn't finish up till 5 o'clock the next morning. So that would have been Christmas Eve.
Right. So yeah. And, we kind of felt like from the very beginning when we went to our orientation, they really didn't embrace the Workampers. It felt very cold. When we got there, it was in a little space that they had blocked off from the factory. You could hear the conveyor belts running. And it was very loud. And we were all lined up. There were only like maybe 20 of us. Mm-hmm. We were all lined up facing the wall. The Amazon employees were behind us. There was 3 or 4 of them. They really never personally interacted with us.
Right.
They did a telephone conversation with somebody, and I'm not even sure who that was.
No.
It was just some woman who talked about Camperforce. You couldn't hear about 80% of what she said because it was just too loud.
It's like Charlie Brown teacher.
And like I said, the other employees, they really barely interacted with us. We watched a couple of slides that were put on the wall, and and I don't even know who read through that. Somebody read. Oh, one of the guys in the back, he read it to us from the wall. So it was very, very cold, very impersonal.
Their orientation had lacked a lot compared to Campbellsville, which was very interactive. They introduced us to everybody. And of course, Kelly Combs was part of that and leading the charge on that, which made it really fun. Yeah,
he was really fun, and it was just a much warmer welcome.
Right.
So it just from the get-go, it just wasn't really a very warm, inviting place. And I feel bad because a lot of their employees that are there year round, that's their regular orientation probably.
I guess, I don't know.
But then we got assigned to our trainer,
ambassador.
Our ambassador. Her name was Marcia, and she was awesome.
Yeah, we really liked Marcia. The good thing she was there. If anybody watches this from there, you got a good person in Marcia.
Yeah, she was phenomenal. She followed through with us till the day we left.
Yeah, and she's more a people person, and most of the other managers and the PAs, process assistants, and all that, they were just all about the business, which
we
is
can
good.
In a way understand.
But you got to kind of do both.
Yeah, you have to be to be flexible on that. Another thing that really kind of bothered us about this facility, it was very dirty.
Yeah.
The restrooms were dirty. I mean, half the time the hand towels were gone. They were all out, or the toilet paper was running low. The garbage cans were overflowing.
Mm-hmm.
The floors, oh my gosh, you could tell they hadn't swept or mopped in forever.
That was another thing compared to Campbellsville. It was more clean, and they were constantly cleaning the restrooms and everything.
I mean, Chris and I would walk by and we turned on the bathroom needs attention light every time, and I don't know, someone would go and just turn it off. So it just that was kind of irritating, because who wants to go use a dirty restroom when you're working a 10-hour shift.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let's see what else we got here. We have our job this year. Last year we worked as a picker, and all that is on our handheld. It told us what area to go to, what aisle, what number, and to pick the item, we put it in totes. And after so many items, we would put on a conveyor belt, and it would go to the what were we?
Sorters.
Sorters. So it would go to the sorters, and we were sorters this year, and we would actually have like 2 carts full. They would have them sorted out in a certain order. You explain that. You probably explain that better than I will.
Well, when the totes would come in, we would have what they call rebin carts on each side of us, and the computer would tell us we scan the item, and it would tell us what bin it went in. So that sorted the totes into orders.
Yeah. So
we brought those rebin carts back to the packers, and they would pack it up in boxes to be able to be shipped out.
Yeah. So they have a great little system.
That's some of the jobs they have there is picking, sorting, stowing, which is stowing the product onto the shelves, packing. I think some facilities have receiving, and then some other facilities have returns.
So and a lot of people that we knew were going to returns too after.
Not this year. They didn't say anything about that this year.
Cassie and
they were going.
Okay. Yeah, they were going to returns. Yeah. So those are the jobs that are kind of offered to the work campers. Those 4 in particular.
And like I said, we started at 6:30 in the morning and worked till 5 a.m.
6:30 at night and worked till 5 a.m.
Right.
Told you he's a bit under the weather.
Yes.
So is this job for us?
We really don't care for Amazon that much. Yes, you do make some good money. They pay you $15 an hour. Plus, if you work the night shift, you get, I think it was 75 cents more, 50 cents more, something like that. And then they pay for your site and everything. So, plus, if you stay there the whole time, they give you 50 cents an hour or $1 for any overtime hours. We elected not to do any overtime hours this year, and last year we did.
Well, last year they said it was mandatory, but this year we found out that, well, anyway, you can take points and not work those overtime days, and we chose not to, and there's personal reasons for that as well.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But the sorting job we felt was a lot easier than the picking.
Yeah.
On our bodies.
On our bodies, it was a lot easier. You don't have as much walking. You're staying in one spot, going back and forth, and then you just take your carts down, and it's not very far.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it a little bit when we were visiting Cloudland State.
True, we did,
Park.
Yeah, so Cloudland State Park, there's a link up there somewhere you can watch. But I think that's all that we have. Next year, we're hopefully going to try something different.
Mm-hmm. So, we probably wouldn't do this again. Probably. I didn't say for sure. Because we always need money.
Yep, we always have to work. I'm not retired yet.
Hopefully we can find something else that kind of has more interaction with people that want to interact back.
Yeah.
I mean, both of our jobs in the past have been customer service and interacting with people type jobs. As far as the jobs we had before we started full-time RVing and work camping. So
I think we just enjoy having that interaction. It's just we don't warehouse stuff like that. That's just not our shtick.
Yeah, even though a lot of people do like it.
Yeah.
We don't really feel like it's our, like you said, stick or cup of tea.
Yeah, that's it. But okay, so we're in North Carolina. We're at our daughter's house. We're going to spend Christmas here with her, and then we're going to be heading down to Florida after that to go see our son and our other daughter and some other relatives and friends. We're really looking forward to all that. And what else?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, if you guys have any comments or suggestions,
please put them in the comments below. Please subscribe to our channel if you like this type of content. And
give us a like.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. All right, Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.